Democrats are confident that President Obama will sign the new health care bill into law this week, but Republicans are still trying to block the move. John Humanick has more on the story.
Almost 3 months after the Senate passed the health care reform bill, Democratic leaders are confident that President Obama will sign it into law this week. They are so confident that Obama postponed his trip to Indonesia and Australia in order to raise final support for the bill. The president traveled to Ohio this morning. White House officials were optimistic this weekend despite lacking the necessary votes. Obama's senior advisor, David Axelrod, says he is absolutely confident that Democrats will have the vote to pass.
I think people have come to the realization that this is the moment, and if we don't act now, there'll be dire consequences for people all over this country.
White House Press Secretary Robert Gibbs says this will be a climactic week for health care reform.
As I said, I believe when this time next week you all will be discussing health care that's passed the House and is one signature away from being the law of the land.
Top Republicans like John Boehner are saying that they will do whatever is necessary to block the bill from becoming legislation.
We can't come to an agreement on 8 or 10 things and throw them into a 2,700-page bill.
Democrats plan for the House to pass the Senate version with a package of fixes known as a reconciliation bill. House Democrats will receive a final cost estimate today after the House Budget Committee votes on the reconciliation. For District Wire News, I'm John Humanick.
Interested in listening to some poetry, fiction, and creative nonfiction on AU's campus? Well, on every third Monday of the month at noon, the Mudbox transforms into a coffee house known as the Literary Lunchtime at the Library. The Mudbox is located in the basement of American University's library. It is usually a place where students sit, sip, and study, but on March 15th, audiences were entertained by 2 creative writing students. The series began 5 years ago and allows graduate students in the Department of Literature's Creative Writing program to read their works in progress. The idea was launched in order to create more of a coffee house feel. Besides being able to purchase coffee, the event provides refreshments and snacks. There are newcomers at every reading, and they don't leave disappointed.
It was really cool. I didn't really know what to expect, so I'm very pleased with it. I'm sort of sad that it's apparently the last one they're going to do this semester.
The readings are less than an hour and are followed by a question and answer session. Look for more literary readings next semester.
Things are batty at the National Zoo. A consultant the zoo hired to look after a colony of bats is claiming the zoo ignored her suggestions and mishandled the animals. A colony of endangered Virginia big-eared bats were kept in captivity to preserve their endangered population in case an epidemic occurred in the wild. But 5 months after the captivity project began, most of the bats died. The zoo is disputing allegations of mistreatment.
Tonight might be the only time the godfather of punk and a dancing queen share the same stage. Punk rockers, the Stooges, and disco pop stars ABBA will both be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame tonight. Other acts to receive the Hall of Fame honors include Genesis, Jim Cliff, and the Hollies. Among the 8 recipients of the Ahmet Ertegun Award is record executive David Geffen. Geffen helped foster the careers of many popular artists, including Bob Dylan, Joni Mitchell, Donna Summer, and Nirvana.
The Tribeca Film Festival announced today that its U.S. premiere will include Colin Farrell and Robert Duvall. The festival runs from April 21st through May 2nd in New York. Neil Jordan's Irish film, Undine, will make its U.S. debut at the festival. The film is about a fisherman who catches a mermaid. Colin Farrell plays the leading role as the lucky fisherman, and Robert Duvall will star in a Tennessee folktale called Get Low. Other Tribeca showcases will include the documentaries of comedian Joan Rivers, Canadian rock band Rush, and hairstylist Vidil Sassoon. The festival will open with the world premiere of Shrek Forever After.
That's all the time we have for today. I'm Michelle Carlson.
And I'm Erika Crable. Thanks for watching District Wire News. See you next time.